morning, everyone. A very happy Friday to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us for our second virtual visit of the week. We are very spoiled, very lucky indeed. My name is Pip. I'm a member of the Juice crew. And if this is your first time joining us for one of our live virtual visits, then let me give you a bit of a background. So usually our Juice crew are on site at the Queensland Children's Hospitals and throughout Queensland, filming and creating amazing experiences with kids. But in light of the current situations, we've got a change in precautions and visitor restrictions to keep all of the kids and healthcare workers safe. So we've come up with these, our virtual visits, and this is our way of connecting the kids in the hospital with some really amazing people across the world. And we've been so lucky over the last couple of weeks with the people who have given up their time to join us. And today is going to be no different. But before we introduce him, it is time to introduce you to our three super hosts who are joining us for today. First up, we have Asha.
Hello.
Good morning, Asha. How are you?
I'm good, Pip. How are you?
Oh, I'm so glad that you can join us today. I'm curious, I just saw behind your head you've got some beautiful little butterflies.
Yes. These are from my friends in the hospital. We've got Kirsty and Bea. They just made me this, well, their auntie made me this beautiful blanket and it came with a butterfly in the box and a lovely little heart.
Oh, that is beautiful. Big shout out to them. Maybe they might have a couple of custom orders coming their way after seeing that. And how are you feeling about joining us for our virtual visit today?
I'm ecstatic. I am so nervous, but also very excited.
Nerves are good. Butterflies, as you can see behind you, are good. They're good things to have. All right, you hang there. We'll come back to you shortly. Let's now meet Thomas, who's also going to be joining us today.
Guys?
Hey guys. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. How are you?
I am very well, thank you for asking. How are you feeling about today's virtual visit?
Yeah, well, a little bit nervous. You kind of have to be. It's Jack Sparrow. Oh. No. Captain Jack Sparrow.
We better make sure we get that right. We're so glad that you can join us, Thomas. Also joining us today, we have Gabby.
Hi.
Good morning, Gabby. So great for you to be able to join us this morning. What about you? Are you feeling nervous, ecstatic? What sort of feelings do you have going on?
I'm really nervous, but I'm also so excited.
Excellent. All right, well, you hang in tight there. We're going to introduce our special guest, Asha. Let's head back to you for a moment. Do you reckon we get things started?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get ready to welcome our special guest for today's virtual visit.
3, 2, 1, action!
Welcome to JCV, Captain Jack Sparrow!
The legendary pirate and irreverent trickster of the Caribbean has returned for another adventure with the kids at the Queensland Children's Hospital. If one thing is true, you'll never forget this episode of Juice TV, and you'll always remember the name Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack, you're on. Good morning.
Hello. I'm on my best.
You look fabulous. Where are you coming to us from at the moment?
I'm not drinking this.
Good.
I might have been. Sorry, what happened? What happened? How are you?
We're fabulous.
Asha.
Welcome to Juice TV. This is Asha.
Hello.
Much love.
It's so lovely to meet you. Thank you for coming to this special visit.
I'm quite mad. No, thank you. I should be thanking you for allowing me in a land that I haven't been to in quite a while. Back there, even though
Captain Jack, I think we might be having a few little audio issues there. I can only imagine that you're on the Black Pearl or in some far, far away land. Can you move a little bit closer to your piece of technology that you've been able to acquire?
Somebody stole it. Somebody gave this to me. Gift. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like something that you wash the bottom of the wagon wheel.
Captain Jack.
Hello.
Hello. What have you been up to
Is
lately?
it Asha or Asha? Is it Asha or
Asha. Asha.
Asha.
Yes.
You prefer Asha. Just like tomato, tomato. Or tomato, tomato. Oh.
Yeah.
It's a red thing. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
You look lovely. I am
Thank
just peach creamy.
Peach creamy.
Peachy keen. Or peachy keen if you like. It's up to you. Well, you look lovely. You look wonderful. What's going to happen? Are you going to ask me a question? Will I be scared?
Yes, I have many questions for you.
Oh, good.
You happy for me to just dive right in?
I would if I were you or me.
Okay. What would
If I
be
were
the
us,
theme
yeah.
song? What would be the theme song of your life today? Right now.
Ooh. This is the rough one. I would have. There's a song that's in the future, in the past, but the future past, but exists now, even so it's molecularly should be. It's a song by Charles Trenet. He was French. They invented the mayonnaise, and the song is called La Mer. And La Mer it means the sea. It's a very beautiful song, and I've loved it all my life since I've been even born. Right about then, I think. Say. Approximately.
That's
Beyond the sea. You have to.
Captain.
There's also a version by a man named Bobby Darin who will come alive in a few hundred years, and he sang the song called "Beyond the Sea," and it's just magic. Lovely.
Anything to do with the sea, it sounds like is a little bit of a winner. But Captain Jack, I'm just going to pause you there for a second. Do you think we might be able to, or that there might be a ship hand or someone that you might be able to get to help you reconnect to our call so we can see if we can get some better audio with you?
Yes, I have a weapon. I'll push him into it. Everything else
Okay.
might touch my friend.
You work on that for a second, and Asha, let's come back to you. I'm keen to know, put that question back on you. So Captain Jack's favourite song, or like a theme song for his life, was La Mer, or anything to do with the sea. If you had a theme song for your life, what would it be?
Well, my life, or for me right now?
Maybe right now.
Well, I woke up with a pretty bad head, so maybe, what's the name? India, will you sing it for me? My sister's here with me. You spin my right. That would have
You
to be.
spin my head round. Well, I am sorry that you've woken up with a headache today. You're doing an incredible job of being live on TV and hosting something so special with Captain Jack.
Well, I'm pretty excited, so the headache's kind of fading away.
That's what we want to hear. What did you think of Captain Jack when you first saw him and started talking to him?
Oh, that made me so nervous. I can't believe it's real. Like, can't believe he's actually there. And he said my name multiple times.
Oh, he's a bit of a character, isn't he?
Yeah, I wish I could hear him better. I feel like I missed a few things he said, but
that's all right. We'll reconnect. That's why we thought we'll get his ship hand to help out. You know, he is on the other side of the world. He's in at the moment, so hopefully we will. I think I just got word he could be back on the line, so let's see if it's a little bit better now. Captain Jack, how's this?
What is this machine? I dislike this horrible machine. Not you. But it is lovely.
Is this your first time on a video chat?
How's this? Is this all right?
No, we can't see you.
Hang on. Hang on.
Much better.
Very strange. Asher!
Is this your first video chat? Is this your first video chat?
Is that a trick question? Is that a trick question?
No, is this the first video chat?
No, I feel I have chatted with all the illogical science, and therefore, if I was seen doing it, then I must have been on a video chat. I'm really quite dense in the you know, response. There's something that goes. There's an I have air conditioning built in.
Up here?
To the Black Pearl.
Sorry?
You have air conditioning built into the Black Pearl.
Well, sometimes I can, like, there are holes in the back of my hat from bullet holes, and I learned, sometimes when the wind blows just that perfect gust, and it goes straight through, and you go, ooh.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Which, by the way, let me ask you, because I remember that I had to shave. I'd shaved my head, and that feeling was it was like a serious freedom.
Yes, when I shaved my head for the first time, it was very, very exciting.
Well, it's almost like you're dropping some kind of, it's like some section of weight.
Yes.
You know, some responsibility.
And when I shaved it off, it was, my mum did it with me, and we were both pretty excited. We decided to do it for a fashion statement before it went completely bald. And yeah, it was a pretty beautiful moment. I felt the weight lift as well.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, because it's that process of just sort of, all right, there are things to deal with in life. I can let go of this particular little annoying bit right now and then move forward. By the way, you look lovely. You're very beautiful like that. Where is your very beautiful mum?
She's right here. Why
thank you, buddy.
I'm here. Captain Jack.
Oh, sorry. Who was I talking to? Sorry, that was the handsome nurse over there. Captain Jack Sparrow, you're handsome as well.
Where's the handsome nurse? I've not seen him, her. It.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't want to.
He left.
Haha.
I've got another question for you. I've got a few more questions for you, actually. What does your dream 24 hours look like?
Ooh. If I were to be dreaming. Do I understand the question?
No. So, like, your ideal 24 hours.
24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 Oh, that old chestnut. Oh, I must say that first water,
Water.
as opposed to rum, even water, as in the ocean, the sea.
The ocean. Yes.
Right? So you get the ocean and all that, and then you've got around you is like a bunch of sand, and then there's this horrible hot light comes out of the top of the sky. Very hot, makes you get all sweaty and smell funny, and then you're happy. I don't know why that works that way, but this is how it does it. Right.
Yeah.
What an answer that I was
What-
expecting.
Have you ever?
Captain Jack.
Have you? What happened to me?
No, I was just saying that wasn't an answer that we were expecting. But Asher, before you ask any more questions, do you think, Captain Jack, we could introduce you to another patient that we have on the line? Her name is Gabby, and she needs to head off for an appointment shortly. So we'd love to just introduce you to her. Here she is.
Hi.
Hello, Gabby. Hi, hello.
How are you?
Is there like a 30-minute delay between us?
What was that, sorry?
Exactly, is it? When I say something, do you hear it about 15 minutes later?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Actually, I don't get this stuff with all the colours and pictures and things and all the... It's very strange. But you look very lovely, very beautiful. And
Oh,
that is
thank
a lovely
you.
hat.
Thank you. I have some questions. Would I be able to ask you some?
I shall give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me, you. Help me out.
If you could be any
Why not?
animal, what would you be?
A ferret.
Why is that?
A ferret. Because there are times when one gets thrown against the wall and again, and when one is thrown against the wall, one wants to be a ferret, but it doesn't actually have a backbone. So if it hit, I have been told that a ferret can hit the wall at maximum speed and bounce off with nothing but a smile.
We can't endorse that, Captain Jack.
That is an animal that protects itself and is loyal to its fact that it has no backbone, isn't it? Isn't that?
Very nice.
How old are you, Gabby?
I'm 17.
So am I.
Oh, really?
And a half.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who's counting, really? Why would we? Why would you? You certainly wouldn't. Nor would I. 17?
And I have another question as well.
I have another answer.
What is your favourite food?
Liquid or solid?
Solid.
Solid?
Tough question, Gabby.
Monkey.
Oh, nice.
I mean, not just, no, that's not. It's not really fair to say that because monkeys are so nice, and I know that I'm very, very closely related to them. Obviously. No, not monkey. Hang on. Fish. I want fish. Ah, what's the fish that has two eyes on the same side of its head? The other one. Halibut. Halibut?
I have no idea.
I'd like to be. I think it's called a halibut. A halibut, just for the halibut. Sorry, that's not considered cursing, really. Pip, don't yell.
No, we'll have a discussion about that later. What about you, Gabby? Do you have a favourite animal?
Yeah, my favourite animal is a dog.
So's mine.
Really?
No, yeah, of course it is. do you have a doggy?
Yeah, I have a dog at home. I miss him a lot.
Does it have a name?
Yeah, his name's Max.
Ever so sorry again?
His name's Max.
Mix. Oh, I like
Max.
Max. Mix, Max. Max!
Yeah, Max. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Captain,
I know.
Captain Jack,
No,
we
no,
know
no,
that you've sailed a lot and gone around the 7 seas, but Gabby's actually from New Zealand. Not sure if you've
There are
ventured.
9 seas, you know. There are 9 seas. No one listens to me.
Well, do any of them have
Actually-
any of them ever taken you to New Zealand? Because that's where Gabby's from.
Are you from New Zealand?
Yeah, I am.
That is probably right about the top of my list. Because when I was in Australia, which I really love Australia, I was concerned ever so slightly about the idea that everything that you look at, touch, or look at you wants to kill you. Poisonous trees and pigs and mushrooms and nuts and strange animals. And in New Zealand, nothing wants to bite you. Therefore, I have purged the absolute truth out of myself, and I think I shall be setting sail for New Zealand. Give me your address, young lassie, and I shall arrive with flowers and all sorts of bedazzlery. Scouts
That
on
would be cool.
I will. Where do you live in that place, New Zealand?
I'm from Christchurch.
Oh. That must be a very... You alone? I mean, is that a place? Or is that a wooden building or is it a...
It's a place. It's
Like a
a
church.
city in South Island.
Ah, the South Island.
Yeah.
Yes. I marauded there once. But you know what I did was I decided I brought all kinds of spices, but I'd made a mistake. Getting very itchy. But maybe why is there nothing poisonous in?
Do you know why there's nothing
What did you
poisonous in
say?
New Zealand?
Oh
Why is there
no, I
nothing
don't.
Poisonous?
I have always thought about that though, that it's pretty safe.
It is curious. You think someone's made a deal somewhere along the line that they haven't told me or us or you or me or us?
There's a possibility.
You're not that far from Aussie land, eh? Wasn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
Let me
it's
ask you a
pretty
question.
close.
Indeed. If you had the chance to say, for example, travel through time, which in a curious way is sort of feels like, because it's yesterday and tomorrow for you, because it's last week for me in this particular time zone, which is very strange. But I like it.
Yeah.
So if you could travel back in time, or if you could travel into the future, what would be your main interest? It's quite an intellectual question, wasn't it, Jack? Yes, it was, Jack. Sorry.
I would travel back into the past, I think.
Lovely, yeah. Do you know an era or an epoch? That, by the way, is a 50-cent word. I've got some 75-cent words coming later.
Do you know when you'd like to travel back to, Gabby?
No, not exactly.
What would you suggest, Captain Jack? Where would you suggest travelling back in time? Where would you go?
For Gabby, I have to give us some very serious. Gabby, how are you? I would read that in the centuries that I am in, and even now, it's really sort of a parallel universe, and we can, I can talk all that sort of astrophysics stuff if I want to, but I'd rather drink rum. However, I think that you, what is your age, me love?
I'm 17.
Someone may want to swat at me and even make contact with one of me jowls for saying this, but there is a book that I read right round your age when I was another person. Yeah, the other. There is a book. Hang on one second. So that maybe there's a book that I'm Johnny. There's a book that I read when I was about 17, 18 years old. When I want, and I read my brother gave it to me, and I read it. I ate it. I ate the book. Because it was so far away from close to. And it was a book by, of all people, the not all that misogynist, not so misogynistic ultimately, but very bright light in literature at the late teens, early 20s.
Captain Jack, before you do before you do the big reveal, I think maybe you might have had a microphone, maybe, or something's just
I can't really hear.
You seem a bit muffled, and I feel like you're about to announce a really great book for Gabby to read. So maybe did you have a microphone on? Or?
No, I don't have a microphone on.
Oh, great. Okay, no, this is good. We can hear you better now.
I know exactly what you're saying, and what you want me to do is go straight back to Willy Wonka and say, Mumbler!
And maybe move a little bit closer to that strange device in front of you.
If I get any closer, I'll be on the other side of it, and we'll be looking at each other's back. And mine's quite hairy. Ooh. I think I'm on fire.
Uh-oh.
Just for a moment.
Uh-oh.
Oh, stepped on it.
Oh, goodness.
Is this better? Where are
I reckon
we?
that'll be better.
Hello.
Okay, over to you. Now you can tell Gabby, as Johnny or Captain Jack, what book you would recommend to her.
There's a book that, as I was saying, there's a book that I found incredibly inspiring and very, it added something to my life that seemed so far away, and ultimately It was far away, but you know, as with anything, you know, life is what? It's a series of movements forward, and with every step, we get to understand ourselves better. The better we understand ourselves.
Oh, Captain Jack, there's your
What's
audio.
happened?
Your audio. I'm so sorry. Your audio seems to be dropping out again.
I've tried to pay the audio.
Yeah, stay there. Stay there.
Oh! Hello?
That's great. Okay,
Hi.
Gabby needs to run off to her appointment. So, what's the book?
Who does?
Gabby.
What?
I do.
Gabby, don't leave me.
I'm sorry. I wish I didn't have to.
Well, this is not fair. All right, Gabby, here's the book. It's called A Movable Feast by Ernest Hemingway. Now, that's a male writer, but so for me as a kid, there was this image of this writer, who left the United States and went to the Paris of the 20s and chronicled it, and so there's something very, very romantic about it, and that's what I think sort of dropped the magic into my skull about Paris.
I'll have to check it out.
But I have so many more. I'll say there's so many more I'd love to recommend to you. I'll send them on to Pip and get them to you. Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cool.
That'd be
Thank
awesome.
you, darling.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. No, thank you. Thank you.
It was so nice to meet you.
Oh, what a pleasure. Bless you, Don. I'll hope to see you soon. I'll come over there, or you
Yeah, you come here.
Yeah. Are you on the Gold Coast and all?
I'm in Brisbane.
Oh, but yeah, Brisbane. Yeah. I know that place. I went there once.
Yeah.
With a. Ooh, Marilyn Manson was there. I remember that too.
All
So
right,
nice
Gabby,
to see
thank
you,
you
darling.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, darling. I send all my love and my respects and keep moving forward, me darling. Keep moving forward.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Gabby. So, Captain Jack, we've been going live on this thing called Facebook. Not sure if you've heard of it, but we've been live on Facebook and we've had lots of people commenting in and watching, so that the kids that aren't aren't in hospital at the moment or aren't part of our live stream can comment in, and everyone is having a hilarious time watching you. So thank you so much. You're also streaming to all of the bedside patient entertainment systems in the hospital, so you're live. Asha has been waiting patiently.
There she is.
But
hello, Asha.
Before
Hello,
we get
Johnny.
back in,
We've come to Jack.
Hello. Hello. No, I can be Johnny, Jack, Sparrow, Reverend, whatever you like.
Well,
you can call me whatever you like.
speaking of which, I have a question for you as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Right.
If you had to be stuck in isolation during COVID-19 on the Black Pearl, out of these 4 characters, who would you, 1, make your first mate, 2, scrub the deck, 3, share your treasure with, or 4, feed to the Kraken? Okay, these are the characters. Can you hear?
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting.
Okay. Edward
already have me
Scissorhands.
in. Hey?
Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, cool bugger.
Willy Wonka. Mad Hatter.
Mm-hmm.
And Crybaby.
What do I have to do with them? I have to let them.
Okay.
What?
You have
They
4 options. Your first mate, the other one you have to have scrub the deck, and share your treasure with them, or feed to the Kraken.
Willy Wonka will have to scrub the deck.
Okay.
Willy Wonka will have to face the Kraken. What else could he do? Edward Scissorhands should... I don't know, you choose that one. He was awfully nice.
Yeah.
What do you think he should do?
I think he should be either your first mate or share the treasure with him.
Both.
Both? Okay, what about Crybaby?
Both.
Both?
Yep, or both.
Or both?
How many is that?
Alright.
Both. Or both of us.
Hang on, Asha, before you jump into your next question, I just want to get Thomas on the line because Thomas hasn't yet had a chance to meet Captain Jack. He's been waiting so patiently. This is Thomas.
Hey, man.
Oh, hello.
How's it going?
Hey, man. How are you? I'm very well.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm confused by this. Behave yourself.
Yeah.
No, very,
as much as you can.
Very well. I'm confused by this.
It is confusing which way you need to move, but that's pretty good. Just make sure you stay nice and close so we can hear you. So, back over to you, Thomas. You can run this, Thomas. It's all yours.
Yeah, oh,
sorry, just let me... It's fine now.
Yeah, right. Have you been to the Gold Coast before?
I have indeed.
You coming again soon?
I don't know whether they have me back. I'm not sure. I would love to come back.
Yeah.
I had a ball there.
We'd accept you. We'd accept you back, mate.
Listen, if I have an invitation from you, that is an invitation that I will. Oopsie, that was a bad thing. Terribly sorry. If I have an invitation from you, that means it's an invitation from you. You happen to be from Australia, where that place is where you are, and I love it. I'll tell you what, I've seen loads of hammerheads.
Yeah.
How do they see it like that? How do they do it?
I couldn't tell you, man.
I can do that.
It's a bit of a trick.
A hammerhead trick.
It's a hammerhead
Where are you
trick.
from, mate? Where are you
I'm from the Gold Coast. Goldie.
Right up there. Oh, it's lovely, mate.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Yeah, no. I also noticed that there were plants that looked at me that wanted to kill me. They wanted to badger me. They mocked me. They made fun. What?
Yeah. They tend to do that. It's a bit of a pickle.
But why is everyone poisonous? I mean, like the plants and things and the wee little lizards and the strange little insects that bite and suddenly it's poison. I don't understand it. But the sea life there, that's my dream, you know, the Great Barrier Reef. I want to swim round it several thousand times so I can see every inch of it. Have you heard of it, the Great Barrier Reef?
I have heard of the Great Barrier Reef.
You know, I named it.
It's a good looking children. Yeah, I haven't been there. I've seen it over a couple of things, except yeah.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
When I get over there where you are, we'll go together and we'll go to the Great Barrier Reef and we'll swim and we'll see probably fish that will scare us to where we could perhaps make an unpleasant mischief.
Yeah, right. Sounds like a plan.
I reckon.
Yeah, right.
What's your passion, mate?
What's my passion? Surfing isn't bad.
Do you want? You surf.
Yeah, a little bit.
Of course you do.
Here and then. It's been lately. I can't because of what's going on. Except
Sure.
yeah. Once it stops, though,
Yeah, but
and we're done, we're gonna go.
These things come, and they are obstacles that we must face and deal with, and walk straight through it and win.
That's all right.
I can, for the amount of vision that I actually have left inside my head, which is actually pretty good, especially when I put down.
So
Yeah,
Thomas,
man.
I know that you had a couple of questions for Captain Jack about Australia, so we might have already covered that off. But did you have any other questions you wanted to ask him?
Yeah,
You know, my ear was taken. Yeah.
In the background, if you stood back a bit, because I see there's a bit of background there, could you pop a dance move or a groove? Give us a pirate jingle.
A pirate dance.
Yeah.
A pirate dance? Of course you can.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh!
I don't know how many things that was great, but I feel like we're breaking a lot of things in your room there, Captain Jack. I've heard a lot of big noises.
Don't worry about a thing. I don't even know where I am.
All right, any more questions, Thomas, before we get into our game with Captain Jack?
Oh.
We have a game?
I'll go for the game.
We'll go for the game?
We'll go for the
Alrighty.
game.
Okay, we're going to go for the
game.
Oh, wait. Before we do that, I forgot.
You have a question? I have a question for you. Do you have a question for me?
We've got a couple of more questions for you. Is this okay?
You're taking up far too many questions yourself.
I'm so sorry. I won't ask any more questions. So I will tell you that now we are going to play some questions that have been sent in by kids who either aren't in hospital at the moment or couldn't join us live today. So there's some pre-recorded questions from the kids. I'm not going to ask you if it's okay because I don't want to take up any more question time. So let's do it. Here are some questions from the kids.
Oh, no.
Hey Captain Jack, my name is Aroni and I'm at Mackay Base Hospital. I love watching your adventures and how you always seem to get the job done. I wanted to ask you a question about your accent. Where is it from and how do you not trip over while running in your pirate outfit? Thanks, Jack.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate. Here's the absolute truth. One of the keys to being Sparrow is that the wardrobe does make you want to fall down a bit and makes you feel a little bit woozy. And so, the costume is quite heavy. I'm quite not so interested in heavy. But the other question, what was the other question about the
accent? Where's your accent?
Yes, the accent. So listen, my feeling is that Captain Jack Sparrow started out on a ship at probably the ripe old age of about 4 days old, and has been on a ship for the majority of his life, which is why he cannot stand on land and not move. Because he's got his sea legs. On the ship he's fine, but on land he can't. If on land there's no, I can't, you understand.
But I'm not sure, what about your accent? Did you answer where the accent
The
is
accent. No, the accent. Here's what's happened to me, because I've been all over. I went to Tonga, and couldn't spell it. I did some time in a school, college, and then I did some time in a place in South London, then I did a time in a place in North England, and then I did some time, and then I was on a ship for the rest of my life. It came from here.
A couple of different places.
I just caught a fly.
That's amazing. Did you really?
No. Sorry.
Oh. If you did, that would have been pretty impressive.
I know, I will though. Next time I see one, I will.
Awesome. Okay.
I'll send it.
That'd be cool. We've got another question which has come through from Isabella, so let's take a look at that.
Hi Jack, I'm a big fan of yours and the adventures you go on. My question for you is, why the obsession with eyeliner and why did you decide to start wearing it?
Who did what with it? Oh! So, the black brown mirror, all three, half of them, it's called Kohl. K-O-H J-H-K-O-H J-C-K-H J-C-A-K J-H-K hang on. K-O-H-L, Kohl. And it's what the Berbers used in bright sunlight. When you're on the sea, it takes away the glare from when you're looking at the horizon.
Oh wow, that's so interesting. There you go. Did you know that, Thomas?
Is that not curious?
I do now.
See
Maybe
that?
you can
Learn
keep it in
something
mind.
every day.
It's up here.
And I just made it up. No, it is true. It is true.
Oh, it is true. I was going to suggest it for
it's
Thomas.
true.
Maybe the next time he's out surfing, if there's a bit of glare out on the water, you might want to put some coal.
Yeah, I need some charcoal. I reckon next time.
So check it. Did you ever see like for example American football, and they put the black line under their eyes?
Yeah, the wall paint.
Right. What it is, the black, it's a reflector of the sun. It takes down the reflection of the sun into your eyes. Terribly sorry, I don't know who that was who was just speaking, but he's not doing that.
He just slipped in there.
I know, isn't he weird?
Who would have thought? Okay, we've got two more questions. This next one, I think you might remember who this is. This is an old friend who you met when you visited our hospital in 2015. It's Ula.
Hi, Captain Jack. It's Ula here, and you may remember me as the girl who interviewed you around about 5 years ago, and I couldn't get your name right. It was pretty funny, and it was such an amazing experience being able to interview you and to see you, and I really thank you for that from the bottom of my heart. I've just come back to say a quick hello and ask a question. My question is, who is your favourite musician, and why are they your favourite musician?
Ooh. Well, first of all, it's so beautiful to see you again. And I remember our meeting very, very well, like it was yesterday. And you were so much fun with your mum, and it was a wonderful time we had. And have you grown up? And so I even grown up. Not so much grown up, but now a bit taller. Let's see. As far as what I mean, the idea of being in or out of the constitutional diorama. I told you the 75% words were coming. So basically what I'm saying is, if you eat pickles once a day with a very, very charged beverage in the morning, not alcohol, something like a bit of a bubbly bit, I would drink that. Where is Zula?
All this was a pre-recorded question, but I think she was asking about your favourite musician.
But why doesn't she want to come back?
Actually, I think she was tuning in online on...
Oh, she's left me, Ula. All right, my favourite musician. It's an impossible question.
Really?
All right. I'm going to say many things. Jeff Beck. Bach. Glenn Gould. Beethoven. Beethoven. All 6 of the Baldwin brothers. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan's on top. I think Bob takes the top.
All right.
And Jeff. Bob and Jeff. Jeff and
Beautiful.
Bob. There's too many. They're all lovely. There's so many fantastic, brilliant.
We totally hear you. We really, we
Liberace.
it's hard to pick a favourite. Has he taken over Bob or?
God, I hope he doesn't take me over.
So we've got one more question, which is from
what's your
youngest...
favourite? What's happened? Who's youngest? Who's have we had a child together?
We've got one more question, which is from Ula's younger sister. Have a look.
My younger sister, Safina, would also like to ask a question. So, Safina?
Hi, Captain Jack. I was wondering, what's your favourite country you visited?
My favourite country I've ever visited in the world was in Patterson, New Jersey. No, that's not a country. That's in the colonies, and it's not even invented yet. Favourite country? I think the first time I ever felt a sense of home, you know, that as I was growing up as a kid, I don't know that I felt a sense of home or that kind of thing. And so I think France, for me, the first place that felt like I finally found, my home. You know.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Asha, I think you actually, that's like one of your dreams is to speak fluent French, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'm very far off, but hopefully
No, you're
one
not.
day.
Not anymore. You and me, I can teach you the whole bit. Even the really bad words.
We will not
All
do
right.
that now. We will hold that for a later stage. But what do you reckon,
Save
Asha?
that
Should
for
we
another
get
time.
Yeah, should we get Captain Jack in for our game, our little challenge? Do you think it's time?
Yes, definitely.
Please
Captain
give me
Jack,
a game. I'm so excited. I don't want to wet myself.
Okay, so it is time. Not yet. Maybe by the end of the show you'll catch a fly. But Captain Jack, it is time for us to play. What can you see? Okay, so these are the rules. Captain Jack, Asha, Thomas, you're all involved. What we're going to do is we've got a few pictures that we're we're going to show you, but we're not going to reveal the whole picture. We're only going to show some little zoomed up pieces of the picture of the puzzle, right? And then you need to try and guess what the picture is of. So it's going to be Captain Jack. You are going to verse Asher and Thomas together. Two versus one, but that's okay. We still think that's fair. Does this make sense?
Okay. Certainly.
Okay. So, you're up first, Captain Jack. So keep watching the screen. You're going to see part of a photo. Keep watching. Here it is.
Yes.
That's a very zoomed in part of a photo. Any guesses? We can give you a clue if you need, but any guesses as to what that might have been?
Don't give me a clue. I'm not that nice. Wow, what is that? That is very yellow. That is a 4511.
Ooh, close, but not close enough. Let us show you another photo and see if you can figure it out from this part of the image. I think Thomas might know what it is, but do you know, Captain Jack?
Thomas, I think that I am right on the exact same wavelength as you. Asher?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Exactly what you. I think it's going to be toilet roll.
Nope.
Nope. What do you guys reckon, Asher and Thomas?
It's not going to be any sort of spread for toast or anything like that.
Oh, could be getting warmer.
Toilet roll. Sorry. Sometimes
Asher, what do you reckon it is?
It's a mini bag.
A mini bag?
I don't know. What do you think it is? I'll give it. Listen. I'll give you 13 euros. Are we live?
It's Vegemite.
It's Vegemite.
I heard a ding. Ooh!
That's what it was. And now I believe you owe Asher 13 euros.
I owe 13 euros. As long as I owe you, we'll always be close.
All right, now it's time for our next picture, guys. This is for Asher and Thomas to try and guess. Let's have a look. This is part one of the photo. Any guesses, guys, as to what this could be?
My head. My ear. Oh, it's not to me. You go ahead.
Is it the backside of an elephant?
Yeah, I kind of thought it was an elephant.
I think we're going to give that to you. It was an elephant. Good job. All right.
What?
So...
Did you say is it the backside of? Did you say is it the backside of an elephant?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
You're my hero. You're my hero. For saying the backside of an elephant, you're my hero.
On live TV.
You're my hero, Asher, for thinking of it.
I didn't think it was the backside of an elephant. I thought it was the ear.
You secretly thought it was the buttocks of an elephant. Don't lie.
Alrighty.
We'll say that.
Asher and Thomas are on 2 points. Captain Jack, you're on none. So let's see if you can guess this next one. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. Any ideas as to what this might be part of a photo of?
My teeth. My gums. My dentist. My vacation.
It's so close
My
to you, Captain.
What is it?
It's something quite close to you. You know what it is?
Mold.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at another photo.
Oh. No, I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Oh, goodness gracious, I can hear the sound of its tentacle being... That's the octopies. Not to be confused with the current pirates on the market. Get it? Pirates of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I've got a business.
We can start doing some exercise. So who is it, Captain Jack? You need to allocate the name.
I have to see. May I see it again? No, I can't.
You can see the
Wait,
close-up, the second photo again. Come on.
Oh,
As Asher
God.
said, very close to you.
It's a cracking. It's a cracking. Is it?
We need this.
That was a horrible noise. Bob. Larry. Oh.
Close.
Wait.
Vegemite.
Give him a point.
Give him a point. Thomas is in charge. All right, you can get a point.
One day it might be Vegemite one day. And it's changing shapes and things and parallel universes and all that. We've discussed this before. Why go back?
Asher Thomas' official name is?
Alright, is it an octopus? Kraken? I'm gonna go Kraken. I'm gonna do his answer.
Oh, what is it?
Starts with D.
A croctopus.
Davy Jones.
It's Davy Jones.
I did not see that. I did not see that because, unfortunately, I had too many glances at the back of his head, which was revolting. Have a look. If you just look at the film a little bit, the back of his head, things happen. It pulsates and moves around. It's very strange. Didn't like it. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like it. But he's lovely. Look at him. Isn't he? Lovely.
Look at him.
Bless
He looks so lovely. So lovely. Okay, our last one. Our last one is for the kids.
No.
All right. Thomas and Asher, look up and have a look at this one and see if you can figure out what this is from.
I know. What?
You can jump in if you think you know what it is.
Oh, it's the black
No,
pearl.
I can't.
Yay! Black Pearl!
That is the rigging of the Black Pearl. Well done, mate. Thomas, you've got it. Asher, you knew exactly what he was thinking before he thought it. How did you read my mind?
What?
How did you do it? He knew the answer just before I even thought it, and saw it once before, but didn't even know it until you thought it, and he said it. Very curious.
I didn't.
He's got a point.
Okay.
He does have a point. Uh-oh.
She had it.
All right. You good?
Oh!
You good? Oh.
Cracking more.
Are we okay? Are we okay? Oh no! Did we lose
Everything
out?
started moving very strangely.
These weird technology devices, they'll fall over. They're not too sturdy.
I can't even spell it.
Well, I reckon Thomas and Asher win that little challenge, but thank you very much, Captain Jack, for playing along. And to everyone who played along at home, we've got loads of shout-outs going on Facebook.
They spanked me.
Well,
they hurt me bad.
Well done to our awesome hosts, Asher, Thomas and Gabby. Loads of people tuning in. So we're coming to the end of our visit now. Captain Jack, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, you want to stay?
Oh, no, I don't want to leave. been a couple of years since I've been there, and I miss it, and I miss it, and I wanted to come and say hello, and I couldn't because of there's some travel is very difficult, boats and all that, you can imagine. But I had a lovely time when I visited that place before, and you were also very kind, and it was one of the most touching and satisfying and moving and beautiful moments of my life. And just as this little visit has been with Asha and Thomas and Gabby and yourself, Pip, it's a wonderful facility, man. I'm with all of you, and I send you all my love and all my irreverence and all my ignorance, because it's fun to be ignorant and irreverent sometimes. And you deserve to be if you feel like it. And I'm with you always. I love you, and you can always find how to find me through Pip. Pip is my new representative.
Okay. Cool. This is very handy. I'm sure that I
will you
I
do that for me, Pip?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, because I need so much help.
There's a lot of kids that didn't get to join the call today, so this doesn't
Why?
have to be our final farewell. We can do this again and again.
I'll keep coming back if you keep having me back, which is kind of a it becomes a circle, doesn't it? We'll just keep. Yes. Why don't we just do this weekly, bi-weekly, twice weekly, 3 weeklies.
Awesome. I'll now that I'm your new representative, I'll assess your calendar, and we'll be able to find something that works.
That's fantastic. Let me know when you find the calendar, and then we'll find what works.
Awesome. Hey, Thomas and Asha, do you have any final?
Go ahead, please. Sorry.
I was just going to ask if Thomas and Asha had any final things. Thomas, anything that you'd like to finally say to Captain Jack, or any shout outs to anyone in hospital?
Yeah, could you wish my girlfriend a happy birthday? It's coming up.
Absolutely, mate. What's your girl's name? Stefania.
Yeah.
Stefania? Your name is not my name. Hence, it's your birthday and not mine. Happy birthday to you, with much love and all that love and rum and stuff and love, and Thomas sends his love, and it's all about love, darling, really. Well, that's quite poetic for a moment. I feel a bit moist in the armpit. Terribly sorry. Right then. Happy birthday. What happened then?
I think that's one of the you didn't break anything. I think that's one of the best birthday presents. Well played, Thomas. And what about you, Asha? Any final thanks or any shout outs that you'd like to give?
Yes, I do. I have 2, if that's okay. I've got, if you could, as Captain Jack Sparrow, say hello to my adorable little cousin Ellington in Canada. He would love.
What's her name?
Love. Ellington.
Ellington.
Yeah, little boy.
Absolutely. How old is Ellington?
He's 6. Yeah.
So, perfect. We're about at the same level. Well, in fact, he's probably got a lot on me. Ellington, me boy, how do you do? My name is
Captain Jack Sparrow.
My name is Captain Jack Sparrow. Sorry, yeah, exactly. It comes around late. Sometimes there's just a pause in the machinery. But Ellington, I wish you the best and all that stuff. And 6 years old is really quite so far away from 5, yet so close to 7. But if you think about it the other way, it doesn't make any sense. But I'll send you all respect and all my love.
Thank you. And then my mum's best friend, Paula, she has, if you could say this as Johnny, yes. She's spent her whole life just loving you, and I think, it'd be wonderful if you could say hello to her.
Well, that means Paula?
Paula,
oh my God,
yeah.
that means she spent her entire life. That means that either she's very, very, very young, and I'm very, very, very old, or I'm just very, very, very old. Paula, bless your heart. Thank you for being there. Thank you for all these years of interesting and beautiful experiences everywhere I've been, and the people that I've met, and all of you out there. And I feel very, very, very blessed and lucky, man. So yes, Paula, I send you all my love and all my respect, and thank you for sticking with me through all these very strange years. That's what they say. I didn't say it's strange, but they say they're strange.
Thank you so much, Johnny. Jack Sparrow.
Oh, Ash. You can call me anything you like, darling. You can call me anytime you want. Asha, thank you so much, sweetheart, and what a pleasure and an honor, and I'm here, kid, and you say when? My representative Pip will get you all in touch with me. I'm very easy to find. It takes just pick up a shell and scream.
And what about, thank you very much, Asha, for giving us those opportunity for those two shout outs. What about as Captain Jack or Johnny? We've got such an incredible hospital community, from the patients to their families and their friends and the healthcare workers. As either Captain Jack or Johnny, could you just give another little message of love and support to our wonderful hospital community?
Oh, absolutely. I know that I look like I'm him, the Sparrow Man, but I'm actually I'm hiding from him by pretending to be him. Get it? Doesn't matter. I must thank everyone who's made this virtual visit possible, because I felt quite enveloped, even by this curious machinery, but to be able to see Asha, Thomas, and Gabby, and to see you, my new representative Pip, and I have been there, and I've seen the amount of forward motion and instant movement that goes down in your kind of facilities. You guys work, all the healthcare workers, the nurses, the doctors, everybody. You work like absolute heroes. These three beautiful young people that I've spoken with this evening, and certainly having heard from some people who sent some of the videos in, like Lula and all that, is one of the finest and most beautiful experiences that I've ever experienced, and that is because of all of your commitment to this project, and to also just to taking care of one another, to helping out when times are curious and confusing, and we're all growing up together. In fact, I suppose legally I'm about 2.5 years old, though I am the 2,000-year-old man. But I thank you all for allowing me to have this time with you, you know, either as Johnny or as Captain Jack.
It's been so special. Thank you so much for your time and all of the smiles that we felt joining you live across Facebook Live throughout the hospital, like your last visit that you did 5 years ago. It's going to be something that we will talk about in the many years to come. So,
how will but now the smile's going to stay, and then we have to hang up. But I want to know the smile is it's going to stay.
It will stay.
Thank you for the
and
smile.
We'll create more.
Thank you for the smiles, Thomas.
Yeah, cheers, Jackie.
Cheers. My darling Afra. Bless you, darling. Thank you so much. Gabby will have to wander, but I think she's in search of a ferret.
We'll let you know how she went.
I'm just saying. That's where I'm going. Thank you so much, Asha, and Thomas, for your questions and your dialogues, and for Gabby, who was also very, very wonderful. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. When do you guys want to do this again? Tomorrow?
Awesome.
See you then.
Don't tempt me, I'll be there.
See ya.
We will.
Have a good one.
You say when.
Thank you.
Take care.
Well done, Thomas. Well done, Asha and Gabby, and to everyone who joined in today. Thank you so much. Thanks, Captain Jack. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, I hope so. I will, we will, and we shall, and I will. Let's do it.
All right.
Take care.
See you in the goal.
See you next time.